1. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence. It means wisdom often reveals itself in quiet contemplation, while foolishness is exposed through excessive talking. For example, in meetings, those who listen more than they speak often contribute more valuable insights. Two, choose always the way that seems the best, however rough it may be. Custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. It means making difficult but right choices becomes easier with practice and habit. For example, consistently choosing healthy habits leads to long-term well-being. 3. Do not chase after fame, success, or recognition. They are fleeting. It means true fulfillment comes from personal growth and self-awareness, not external validation. For example, focusing on mastering a craft rather than seeking praise results in deeper satisfaction. 4. Educate the children, and it won't be necessary to punish the men. It means early education shapes character and prevents future problems. For example, teaching children empathy and responsibility reduces societal issues in adulthood. 5. Friends are as companions on a journey who ought to aid each other to persevere in the road to a happier life. It means true friendship involves mutual support and encouragement. For example, friends who motivate each other to pursue their goals experience shared success. 6. In anger, we should refrain both from speech and action. It means acting or speaking in anger often leads to regret. For example, taking a moment to calm down before responding to a provocation prevents unnecessary conflict. 7. Let no one persuade you by word or deed to do or say whatever is not best for you. It means prioritize your well-being and integrity over others' opinions. For example, resisting peer pressure to engage in harmful behaviors protects your health and reputation. 8. Numbers rule the universe. It means understanding numerical patterns and relationships helps us comprehend the world. For example, using statistics in decision-making leads to more informed and effective outcomes. 9. Practice justice in word and deed, and do not get in the habit of acting thoughtlessly about anything. It means always act with fairness and mindfulness. For example, considering the impact of your actions on others fosters a just and compassionate society. 10. Rest satisfied with doing well and leave others to talk of you as they please. It means let your actions speak for themselves rather than seeking approval. For example, focusing on your work without worrying about gossip leads to a more peaceful and productive life. 11. Silence is better than unmeaning words. It means choosing silence over speaking without purpose or knowledge. For example, in debates, listening and reflecting before contributing leads to more meaningful and respectful discussions. The mind rests in sobriety. To keep reason unclouded by passion. When good thinking comes from moderation and self-control. But for example, avoid impulsive decisions by staying calm and rational leads to better problem solving. 13. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. It means simple decisions often have profound consequences and require careful consideration. For example, committing to a project or declining an offer can significantly impact your future. 14. The wise man should be prepared for everything that does not lie within his control. It means wisdom includes accepting and adapting to the unexpected. For example, building resilience helps you handle life's uncertainties with grace. 15. There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres. It means there is beauty and harmony in mathematical relationships. For example, appreciating the patterns in nature and art enhances our understanding of the world. 16. Time is the soul of this world. It means time is a fundamental, precious element of existence. For example, valuing and managing your time wisely leads to a more fulfilling and purposeful life. 17. We ought so to behave to one another as to avoid making enemies of our friends, and at the same time to make friends of our enemies. It means strive for harmony in all relationships. For example, resolving conflicts with empathy and understanding fosters a more supportive community. 18. Whatever they think of you, do what you think is fair. It means maintain your integrity regardless of others' opinions. For example, standing by your principles in the face of criticism builds self-respect and trust. 19. Wisdom. Thoroughly learned will never be forgotten. It means true understanding remains with you for life. For example, the knowledge gained from deep study and experience becomes an enduring part of your skill set. 20. Write in the sand the flaws of your friend. It means forgive and forget the minor mistakes of others. For example, letting go of grudges strengthens relationships and promotes a positive environment. 21. As long as man continues to be the ruthless destroyer of lower living beings, he will never know health or peace. It means cruelty towards animals, reflects and perpetuates broader societal violence. For example, practicing kindness towards animals fosters a more compassionate and peaceful society. 22. Do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in a few. It means be concise and meaningful in your communication. For example, effective leaders convey their messages clearly and succinctly, avoiding unnecessary complexity. 23. Do not talk a little on many subjects, but much on a few. It means focus on depth rather than breadth in your learning and discussions. For example, mastering a specific area of expertise leads to greater proficiency and impact. 24. Do not turn back when you are just at the goal. It means persistence is crucial, especially when success is near. For example, pushing through final challenges often leads to achieving your objectives and realizing your potential. 25. Educate yourself by the prophecies written in the sky. It means seek knowledge from all available sources, including nature and the universe. For example, understanding astronomical phenomena can inspire awe and a deeper appreciation for science.
Thank you for watching our video. If you like it, please type 1 in the comments below.